staging of this tournament in Frankfurt, got through to the semi-finals. Real contrast in styles against the young Austrian Rodriquez, who has made a big impression this year in the ranks of the PDC. And when Matt Smith talks about attitude on the stage, that just about sums him up. If he gets going, it'll be entertaining for the next half an hour.
Yeah, it's certainly what we like to see on the big screen, a product of the PDC youth system. Also played on the challenge to a runner-up in the World Youth to Keegan Brown. So we've got a little bit of a taste of him there, but when he's in front or hits a 180 or a big shot out, it's almost like a kangaroo on springs. He really does give it big welly on that big stage, which is what we want to see.
That's what you want. Characters in the game, characters coming through, new people coming through, and Rodriquez certainly making a name for himself. Let's see what he can do on the big stage, in front of the bright lights of the European Championship. Youth against experience here in Germany.
Experience in abundance. Thornton, as we know, his TV results haven't been as good as his world ranking experience really suggests.
44.
So looking to do some damage here this weekend in Mulheim. Start of the first of 5 TV events, Stuart, towards the end of the season. And that fantastic game you had with James Wade, 2 9-darters with a double start, absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, amazing night. Lucky enough to be commentating on that match. And James Wade and Robert Thornton, a little bit of history, and Thornton put up a terrific performance that night, even in defeat. He's had a tough time of it, hasn't he, over the last month? Lost his mother, actually flew back from the funeral to play in that game against James Wade, so difficult to focus on darts.
Yeah, never an easy time when personal issues are in the way. So he's made of stern stuff. Here's Rob, one of 3 Scottish players here this weekend. Rodriquez trying to make his mark on the tour. As you can see, it doesn't look
59.
Too relaxed at the moment, but has had some experience on certainly the European Tour stage, Stuart, and had some good wins.
Well, indeed, he's reached or qualified for 3 European Tour events, young Rodriquez.
43.
Not so long ago as well in a Players' Championship, got to a quarter-final last month. Big Gary Anderson with 100-plus average on that day. The lad can play.
Yeah, just needs a bit more experience, which he's getting.
100.
53 in the Pro Tour, 85 in the world rankings. He's got the youth and time on his hands, Stuart. As a lot of these young players have. Michael Smith been mentioned, possible future world champion. But we've never had a finalist here in the European Championships from Europe.
Robert, you require 125.
Could we have one this year?
I make treble 20.
85.
What a chance here for
require
young Rodriquez to break the throw. Going to have 1 dart at tops. Well, unlucky.
60.
You could just see there it flicked the flight on the way through.
Yeah, both players not really got into the groove, but it's important to get that first leg on the board, particularly when you throw first. So a shake of the head from Thornton, despite hitting the double. He knows it wasn't a good start, but the important thing is he got the leg on the board.
We mentioned the 3 Scots, Thornton, Gary Anderson, Peter Wright. All 3 will be on view on home territory next weekend, the Masters.
120.
At the Royal Highland Centre in Edinburgh. Over 2 days, next Saturday and Sunday. Tickets still available. If you fancy coming along, should be a good couple of days there. Top 16, the elite top 16 in the world competing.
I'm looking forward to that one. This weekend just getting underway.
100.
White beating Newton, and that strange win for Van der Voort over Wagner, completely outscored in the match, winning it 6-2, both players averaging over 100.
Well, the key to that, Van der Voort missed 2 darts at double. I think Wagner missed 16.
Yeah, certainly double trouble. Scoring trouble at the moment for Thornton.
78.
So a chance for Rodriquez to get his mark on the board. 121, he's got options here. Well, he's just checking the board. Normally treble 17 bull would have been the shot, but he's staying there.
85.
Decent last dart there, leaves himself a double, so he'll be returning to get his mark on the board. Thornton scoring, needs to up it.
$55. Robbie, you require.
So for a level game. Well, double 2 now.
Game
Well, he got there in the end. All round the board. All that matters is 1 leg apiece.
Game on.
In the short format, race to 6 for a place in the second round, and we're bound over the course of today to see some upsets because of the format. They've only played each other once before, and that went the distance in a European Tour event not so long ago. Thornton winning 6-5. What odds? A repeat.
Well, you certainly want to give this lad any opportunity to get some
130.
confidence, because once he starts hitting the big scores and doubles, you'll see him bouncing around that stage. He really is a bit of a live wire, obviously early in the match at the moment. Seems to be a little bit calmer now. Used to see him on the youth tour, he was almost jumping in the air when he hit a double or hit the maximum.
Yeah, when he played
57.
Keegan Brown at the O2 back in May in the final of the World Youth Championship, just a little bit overawed on that occasion for me. But since then, he really has kicked on, Roby John, and this would be a significant landmark, a huge win if somehow he can find a way to get past Robert Thornton. But the wily old Scot, vastly experienced.
Yeah, we all know about Robert. Yet to see more of Rodriquez starting to qualify for a lot of the major tournaments. A good lead from Thornton. Took his time scoring into the third leg now. Average is moving up. Leaves himself tops. Rodriquez a little bit behind here. Tops for Thornton. His favourite. But he hasn't hit it. Double 10. Taking his time. Missed it. Well, opportunity for Rodriquez here. If he hits this, I think he'll jump it over the lampshade.
Yeah. Well, the Thornton was looking at, he didn't want to come inside that double 10. Left it awkward, but double 5 for the Scot. That's a good guide. Well, that isn't a good dart. This is a real chance for the young man here.
He's got to take it though. Double 12. One more in his hand. Just wouldn't go in.
Robert, you require 10.
Well, it just seems a little bit agitated. It's Rodriquez. Maybe if he just played his normal game. These doubles get a little bit smaller, believe it or not. Double 5 eventually hit by Thornton. Not his normal standard, but does lead 2-1.
You know, Rodriquez has had darts to win both legs on the Thornton throw. Good chances, good opportunities have come and gone for the young Austrian.
Well, we spoke about him having a lot of bounce and attitude. Maybe difficult with his first round. Smaller crowd than it will be tonight and the rest of the weekend. Sometimes players like that need the lift from the crowd to get himself going.
Well, Thornton will get the lift from the darts. First maximum of the match, and pressure on the young man here, Rodriquez.
57.
Against the throw here for Thornton. Great opportunity to get some distance. Well, he's hit a maximum with the last three. And back to back for the Thorn. 2 180s on the trot. As you mentioned, his TV events, but actually winning 3 Players' Championships on the trot, place 6, 7 and 8. Certainly some achievement at the standard on the tour now, Stuart.
134. Robert, you require 82.
Back-to-back 180s. Double 16.
15.
To be fair, he was nowhere near.
Robert, you require 154.
How near will Rodriquez get to 154? Oh, he's a chance. May look at treble 18 to leave tops.
Surely has to stay there.
He went for double 17 instead. What a chance! What a chance!
Robert, you require 32.
Well, how important will that miss prove to be? Gave it a real go, though. Thornton breaks through. 3-1 up in a race to 6. Could be a pivotal leg.
Well, as you said, Stuart, he's had darts in the 3 legs he's lost, albeit one down at the double in 2 of the legs. But that 154, well, that would have really lifted him there, wouldn't it?
We might have seen him dancing across the stage. One of 4 brothers, Roby John, and they all have the initials RJR. His younger brother, Roxy James, played in a European Tour event not so long ago. But word is that his 15-year-old younger brother is better than the lot of them. Well, that's brilliant from Thornton. That's 3 180s in the last 2 legs. Experience beginning to tell.
It certainly is. It just shows you how important these opportunities are in the early part of a match. He's had the opportunities, just not taken them. And it's not often you get too many against an experienced pro like Thornton, starting to hit the big scores. 3 180s in the last couple of legs. Looking good for the Scot.
Well, that 3rd leg for me was really important with those 2 missed darts from Roby John. But he won't go away, will he? There we have it. There's a little glimpse of the attitude of Roby John Rodriquez. But will it be too late? As Thornton here, great dart, 11 for Bull. That will leave double 14.
93.
He's just hit a maximum now for 132. If he hit, well, he's hit the Bull. He may stay there. Bull for double 16. Oh, that's so unlucky. But he leaves himself tops. But Thornton to go 4-1 up at the break.
Experience is winning today. Roby John missing when it really matters. There's some power scoring from Robert Thornton here. And he is 2 legs away from a place in round 2. Emphatic performance from Thornton thus far. He leads 4-1 on day 1 here in Mulheim. Two legs away, 4-1 up against the young Austrian Roby John Rodriquez, and good value as well for the lead. Thornton, some power scoring before the break with 3 180s in 2 legs, and when Rodriquez misses, Thornton has been hitting, and that is the story of this game.
You can't afford to miss against an experienced player like Thornton.
Game on.
So if those 1 dart at doubles do go in, it can completely change the complexion of the game and your confidence.
96.
Rodriquez, known as Little John, but it's Thornton who's Robin Hood at the moment. 4-1 ahead, 2 more needed.
Well, unlucky. When he gets going, when he gets on a roll with that power scoring, difficult to beat Thornton. I remember the UK Open when he beat Phil Taylor in the final at Bolton a couple of years back, and for 6 or 7 legs no one would have come close to Thornton, and when he gets going he really can put in an impressive stint.
Well, from the quarterfinals onwards, In that event, nobody got anywhere near him.
Yep.
95.
Premier League experience, as we know. Just don't want to take your foot off the gas, though.
62. Robbie, you require 170.
I just feel at some point Rodriquez will get himself into this match, but he hasn't got much longer. Has to take this leg. It's a great cover shot from the young Austrian. I should go for the 25 here with the last dart. And he's missed that one, so he's not on a finish.
Robbie, you require 36.
Yeah, good dart, well done. His best leg. 13 darter from Rodriguez. Gets one back. Got to break Thornton here, you feel.
Yeah, maybe the break's done him a little bit of good. Compose himself. Well, Thornton had a poor leg there in the first one, but he's straight into the lipstick in the second one. It's 4 180s. We saw 3 2 legs prior to the break, and he upped his scoring.
140.
But good reply, Little John.
95.
He's got to score more consistently against Thornton. In this
59.
and against the throw, if you don't hit a treble, you're going to be chasing for quite a while. Especially if this one goes in.
140.
You're happy with that, 86. And he comes back for, well, Rodriguez, 302, not even halfway through the leg.
So Thornton, possible 11 darter.
32.
Would settle for 12. Rodriguez doing well to leave a 170.
Yeah, you could just see the little expression from Rodriguez, but Thornton,
61.
bullseye, would he give him the leg?
Robbie, you require
Yeah, and he forced Thornton to go for it as well, didn't he? Had no option in the end. Won't be able to take out the 170, but how close can he get?
84. Robbie, you require 25.
To put him one leg away. Double 4, 2 darts in his hand, only needed the 1. 5-2 ahead. So again, Rodriguez in the position. He has to hold throw. Well, he has to win every leg.
57.
A little nod of approval for that double from Robert Thornton. Winner of this, by the way, will play either Gary Anderson or
100.
Terry Jenkins in the last 16 on Saturday. That's coming up later tonight. Fantastic lineup on Friday night here at the European Championship.
96.
I think not so long ago, Anderson and Jenkins played in a Pro Tour. Might have been last weekend. Jenkins winning 6-4. Anderson averaging 105 and losing to Jenkins, who averaged 110. So we all know what Terry Jenkins is capable of. That will be one of the highlights of Friday night here in Mulheim, as Robert Thornton closes in on a place in the second round.
100.
Yeah, steady from Rodriguez there, but he threw first in this leg. Thornton already on his heels, and now in front. Well, he's had 4 maximums, almost number 5, but he'll take the 140. Rodriguez, well, has to hit a big one here. That's a decent start.
Thank you.
But he's doing he's lost his momentum quite a lot of occasions. He's stopping. He has to stay up there. Oh, good last time. Gives him an outside opportunity to win the leg. Thornton 1-2-1 for a place in round 2.
Travel 17 for the Scot. So Roby John putting the pressure on. It was a really good 140, and you feel you need to take this out to stay in the match.
Which way is he going to go? Well, should stay there. Trouble 20 for double 14. He's not going to do it.
76.
Oh, good last start there. Maybe too late for Little John. Thornton double 12 for place in round 2.
Double 6.
Game shot.
Job done. Double 6 for 6-2. And Robert Thornton does move through to the last 16 of the European Championship. Professional, clinical, classy performance. Thornton, the winner, by 6 legs to 2.